Hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Sean Lutz coming to you from my See the Light studios here, home studio setup in wonderful Dallas, Texas. Today is October 16th, 2025. This is going to be episode number 13 from See the Light Studios. Let's just jump right into it, folks. Last night, we had the game 3 of the ALCS matchup. We had the Toronto Blue Jays heading into Seattle with the 2-0 lead in the best of 7. And just make note for road teams, these are best of 7, 2-3-2 format. The 3 games in the middle are all road games. So, starting it off on the road, up 2-0, Toronto Blue Jays. In front of the hometown crowd, Seattle. Seattle got off early. They didn't want to get shocked. But we had Julio bringing the crowd to their feet with a 2-run shot early. Didn't last long, folks. Sorry to be a spoiler alert, but the balls were flying out of that park last night. Toronto ended up with 5 home runs. 8 total home runs in this game last night from Seattle. Man, let's just, there's too much to cover. I'm just going to go look at my notes briefly and there. Yeah, Toronto had a big inning in the third where they got 5 runs there. They ended up taking a lead 5-2. Everybody was getting off. Jimenez with a 2-run shot tied it up in the third. Russell got a double, brought in a couple, 5-2 after that inning. It was never, Seattle never got off on it. It ended up being a 13-4 final. Some big run shots in this one, man. The big inning in the fourth, you had Springer, 400 footer shot. Then Vladdy Jr., baby, he's heating it up, man. These the Blue Jays are starting to warm up offensively, and that doesn't bode well for the Seattle Mariners. And then you had a Kirk with a solo shot. Later in the inning, Seattle tried to make something, but they had 3-run shots. You had starting off the game, you had Julio with a 2-run shot there, getting the crowd into it, and then you had who was it? Rosarina and Raleigh got solo shots late in the game. It was already too far gone. It was 13-2 at that time. Final 13-4. That's going to lead us into today's coverage that you see back there. Doubleheader, baby. Both championship series games. First game on slated is going to be the Milwaukee Brewers. They're heading into LA, similar to how Toronto did last night. This is going to be game 3 of that series. LA up 2-0. We're going to see what's going to happen in that one. Milwaukee is still undecided on who their starters, and then LA is going to go with the Glasnow. But this one's coming up on TBS, 6:08 Eastern time. That should be a good one, man. We'll see. We'll see if the Roadies can prevail again on this one. That's going to be interesting. Like I was mentioning yesterday, game 3s, best of 7. These are pivotal. See who's going to take a commanding leader, jump back into it, sort of like how Toronto did last night. But anyway, speaking of Toronto and Seattle, that's going to move us into the second game of the doubleheader. This one's going to be on FS1 tonight, 8:33. Yeah, first pitch. We're going to have Scherzer and Castillo on the mounds as the starters. This is game 4. Let's see if Seattle can answer back and tie the series up. Or, Toronto can tie it up, or Seattle can take a 3-1 lead and not have to go back into Toronto. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting night of baseball, and man, I'm going to be watching it. It's going to be a jam-packed night of sports for me here on this Thursday night here in Dallas, Texas. Also coming up, Thursday night football, Amazon Prime Video. Thursday night football, baby. You got to watch these ones regardless. You got to hang in there. You don't want to be left around at the water cooler tomorrow and say, did you see that play? Because you're going to wish you stayed up. Nonetheless, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at 4-1 with the mighty youthful Aaron Rodgers heading into Cincinnati to face the Bengals. Pittsburgh 4-1 early. Cincy 1-5. You got to watch these games. Anything can happen. 8:15 Eastern Time, Amazon Prime Video. It's going to move us into right along here, covering the NHL action. Just briefly last night, I had my Detroit Red Wings. They faced off against the Stanley Cup champions Florida Panthers. It was a close tilt. They ended up with a 2-1 lead going in there into the final period, winning that game 4-1 with two empty netters in there. It was a close game, a 4-1 final, but the closing minutes, two empty netters to seal the deal. Game winner on that one was Patrick Showtime Kane. He roofed a power play shot, a nice shot. In the second period, it was a game winner. That gave the Wings, the 2-1 lead, and that was it for the for last night's coverage. Wings move on. So tonight is a full action. We got 22 of the 32 teams playing tonight in the NHL. I'm not going to cover them all. I don't have all the time. This is a sports brief, damn it. So what we got going on is just a couple here. Original six matchup is 7 o'clock Eastern. You got the New York Rangers heading into Toronto. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Blue Jays play tonight. So Toronto's going to be on fire, rocking with sports tonight. Anyway, that's at 7 o'clock Eastern. That's an original six matchup. Then moving on, hence the green. I got the Vancouver Canucks heading into town to face the Dallas Stars. They're my secondary team. Yeah, I'm primarily all Detroit-based stuff. That's where I grew up. I love the Red Wings, Tigers, Pistons, and Lions, and Red Wings. But that one's at 8 o'clock Eastern. And to wrap it up at the NHL for tonight, we got Boston heading into Vegas. It's at 10 o'clock Eastern. Good coverage for the NHL. That's going to wrap it up for this See the Light Studio Sports Brief, episode number 13. Just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one, and see the light.